Hello, let's go to our class of Python. Today we are going to see the second part of our project. Our first project that we made is an address book. So to comprehend today what we'll do, we need to understand that the variable is like a box. We told you in the last class about a variable looks like a box, and you know that you have a box and you have sometimes another box, and it's a variable too. And you have sometimes another box, maybe in different size, no problem. Let's put different colors here. A red one. Let's put here a yellow. Oh, let's put here a green one. If you have different box, you can see that we can put one box inside another box. And this box here needs to be small, and you put another box here. So they are different. Sometimes you can call the box that are inside. If you need to take the box that are inside, you need to open the box. Open the big box that is the first one. So you can see that if you have, like we have our project, we have the address book, we have the name that are inside the address books, and you have some elements that are inside the address books. For example, we have here address book, and now we have a name, for example Edson or Mary or John. Let's put here in big words too, if you can see. And here you have, for example, telephone, you have address, you have some information about Edson. So we have here variables, no doubt about that. We have variables, and we have one variable inside another variable, and we need to enter in one of these variables to find the information that they have. We need to open and bring each box to be here. So is the reason that we have the 3 box, or sometimes more box that, but here in our example we have 3 box. We have the address book that are one variable. We have Edson that are inside another variable, another box. And you have the telephone or the email or the address that are inside another variable. So you can see that each box or each variable we need to separate with brackets. We put brackets here, and after you close the brackets here and close the brackets here. It's like you close the box and you put another box inside and put another box inside of that. So is the reason that we have a lot of brackets here. So in the last class we saw some comments that we use to show the things that we have inside the box, inside the variables, and we use the print, and the print show everything that we have inside. But we need something more specific. We need to use the name of the box, in this case address book, but we need to use the specific words that the elements that we have inside. Like here we have the name Mary, so we have to print address book is one box, and we print to Mary that other box that are inside the address book. So we saw it in the last class. Today we have to see that we have to print the address book. After we need to print John, and after we need to print the address of John. Is one box inside other box that are inside the last box here. So we have three boxes: the address book, the name John that are inside the address book, and the address of John that are inside John. We can see here in our comments here, like we have address book is one box or one variable. After we have the name, for example, John, and after you can see here the telephone of John, and you close here. So let's see, you have now the telephone of John. If you need the telephone of Mary, we just change here and put Mary, and we have the telephone of Mary. If we need the address of Edson, we put here the address of Edson. Okay, so we have information here that we need to use this command here to try to research, to try to find in our address book the information that we need. So in next situation we can see address book, we can see Mary, we can see telephone, and we can see another telephone that we need to change. So now we don't use more print. We don't need to use more print. I just use address book is one box. We use here is Mary, so let's change here. We use Mary. We use here telephone, and we use here telephone again. Every time it's good to put here double quotes, because every time you need to put this information, we need to use double quotes here and here. Okay, here represent that we will change this number here for other number here. To do that, I just need to put here and we need to just put here, for example, address book the name, for example, Edson, for example, telephone, and you can put another telephone here for Edson. For we have this telephone here. After we can change for this telephone here, and we can print Edson 2 to confirm if it's okay. Okay, we can see here that we changed this telephone for the order that was here, and you can see that now Edson has this new telephone number. So in this class we saw something about our project, and in next class we'll continue. So until the next class, bye.